All right, in this video, we're gonna be going over the team feature in FootballU, how we can go in and invite team members, whether it be players or coaches, and how we can also go in and review players' reps and what their progress is on assigned practice scripts in FootballU. All right, so once we get into the team tab, we'll be able to go in and view our entire list of players and coaches sorted out. We can go in and manage certain individual members of our account. We can change the role between a player coach and a coach admin. We can remove players from team access, which will also remove them from our billing cycle as well. But to invite coaches and invite new players, we'll just go to this invite players or invite coaches tab or button in the top right hand corner of this screen. And then from here, we can type out any email address that we want to sign out and invite. We can invite anyone via email directly by typing out their email address and sending a team invite. And we can invite players and coaches, obviously, and choose which roles we want that particular user to have. I would recommend for coaches especially to invite them using the email address just for security purposes. But anyway, so you can invite users using the email itself, and you can also go in and copy an invite link copy to clipboard right here. And then with that link, we can go in and send out that link via email or text or whatever you need to. And then players will then be able to use that link to sign up under your team as well, right? So you don't have to go in and type out every single player's email address under your team access. You can just copy this link. Or if you want to invite players directly via email, you can do that as well from this invite player coach to team access pop-up right here. All right. So that's how you can go in and invite players and invite coaches. Once we have invited certain users via email, we'll be able to see these pending invites right here, meaning that these are players or coaches that have been invited to join FootballU and our team. They just haven't accepted the invite yet and have not gone through that process of signing up through the email. So that's pending invites. And then pending approvals are players that have signed up using the invite link that you sent out to them directly, right? That would be the copy link button right here. Players that use that copy link to sign up, as a coach, we'll also be able to go in and view our entire list of players that have signed up like that. And we can approve or deny users based on that to be able to protect your playbook and protect your team from anybody that might have gotten that link by accident. But that's how you can go in and manage out who has access to your team and your playbook and everything else, and how you can go in and invite coaches and invite players quickly. All right, so that's how we can invite players and invite coaches, obviously. Next to each player's name in FootballU, we'll be able to see how much percent completed of all the practice scripts that are assigned to them are, right? So if we had our entire list of players right here, obviously this is kind of a demo account, so I don't have an entire list of my players, but if we did, we'd be able to see how much of their assigned reps that player has completed. And we can also go in and actually see which scripts that he's completed the most and what each rep was for each play, right? So here's my account right here. I've completed 94% of my reps. You can see this right here. We can click on my name, and then we can go into each individual script and see that I've completed all of these. And then we can go into each individual script as well, and we'll actually be able to see what each player's rep was for each play when he went in and repped those plays, right? So in this rep right here, you can see I was a Z. Here's what I drew. I got this rep correct. But as a coach, you can go through this with each individual player to be able to see which reps that players are getting correct. If maybe there is a certain play that a number of players are getting wrong, you're able to see these reps and what each player drew directly in the team tab right here if we go in and view these directly, right? So that's really all you need to know for the team section is how to invite players and coaches, how to approve players and coaches once they've created and signed up using the invite link, And then once you have your team signed up, you can go in and actually view all the players' reps that they've completed and see how much of each script that player has completed, and making sure that your players are staying up to date on what they're supposed to be doing that particular week, right? So that is a team tab in FootballU.